I woke up on an island off the coast of Seattle. I didn't know how I got there, or who I was, but I did seem to know everything else. There were things about me I didn't understand. The brand, being colorblind, extreme claustrophobia. And while my gifts provided answers for others, I still searched for my own. My name is John Doe.
Hey, boss man, taking a vacation?
I don't know.
You know, airplanes, claustrophobia, not a good mix. You worried about freaking out a little?
Yeah.
So you really don't know where you're gonna go?
I just throw a dart. See where it takes me. 1,710 steps to the top of the Eiffel Tower. I think I'll go climb them. See what something real feels like for a change.
Look. I got you a little going away present. You want answers? You got answers. Give her a whirl.
Is badminton my favorite sport? Don't kill him, man. Thanks, Karen. Nice.
Don't be gone too long, okay? I mean, I know you're looking for home. Maybe it's right here. Is everything all right, sir?
Claustrophobia.
Well, I'm sure it'll pass, if you wouldn't mind finding your seat.
Maybe travel isn't such a good idea, after all. Wingspan 170 feet 4 inches. Length 201 feet 4 inches.
Excuse me?
Mental exercise I do to get my mind on my problem.
Not working very well, is it?
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, but I get airsick. Stupid. I engineer these things for a living, but I can't seem to convince myself that they're not going to go down in a ball of flames. Can I get some water so I can take my pill?
Certainly. If you just find your seat, I'll help you in just a moment.
Maybe I should take a pill. Or 2, or 3, or maybe the entire bottle. Fuel capacity, 24,140 gallons. 6 million parts, half of which are rivets.
Hello. I'm sorry, Mr. Statue Man. We are celebrating great victory. World Weightlifting Championship. We are the strongest men in the world.
Gratuluj. Petra Kovic.
O, opinia. Żywy nasz kanać. Przyjdzie to powinno znamy nas skutcznika. Nauczyć się znowu chodzić.
Dego boboj, bo nauczy poruczynę. Ouch! Good one.
Can we move it along, please? There we are.
Yeah, we're back. Miss Adele, I loved your spread and vote. You were the most gorgeous model in the whole issue. It's all David. He takes the pictures.
Engine thrust, 52,200 pounds. The Wright brothers' first flight could have been performed entirely within this cabin.
I didn't realize my seat came with a tour guide.
Sorry. Claustrophobia is starting to kick in.
First time on a plane?
Yes. No. Hard to say. Taking a vacation. Thought I'd try London. 1666, in the Great Fire of London, half the city burned down with only 6 injuries.
Really? I could have sworn it was 7.
Oh, no. In fact, there were complete...
Ladies and gentlemen, would any passengers making connecting flights at Heathrow please inform a flight attendant? Oh, come on, not again.
What?
My speech is gone. Everything I've done for the last 2 years has been leading up to this. I'm giving the keynote address at an international conference tomorrow. If I lose it, then...
Maybe I can try and retrieve it. Analyze memory sectors to find hexadecimal combinations.
That's it. How will I ever thank you?
Machado-Josa disease. You're a doctor.
A neurologist. I specialize in ataxias.
Loss of muscle control. Supratentorial. Polyneuropathic. Fascinating area.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has requested that you pay close attention to the safety procedures as we prepare for takeoff.
Please stow all electronic devices at this time. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign is no longer illuminated.
I might be able to help you relax. I owe you.
Really?
May I? A little pressure to the right place can have a very calming neurochemical effect.
Acupressure. 5,000-year-old Chinese reflexology technique.
Applying pressure to certain points causes the brain to release endorphins, small proteins that act as natural relaxants.
By the way, my name's John.
Rachel. They're serving dinner. Thought you might want something to eat.
I was that cold. Never thought I'd get to sleep. Thank you. Here's to an uneventful flight.
Sir? Sir?
Step away. Step away. He's dead. Yes, he suffered from a massive stroke.
This was no stroke. He was murdered.
Step back, everyone.
Reverend Donald Pearson, Orville, Washington. Anyone know this man?
Jumped up all of a sudden, just staggered out of his seat. He just looked at me with eyes like an animal.
You need to get back to your seat. Everyone back. Move now and close the curtain. Let's see if we can keep this somewhat contained.
Yes, sir, right away. All of you, please, take your seats. The captain is radioed ahead to Heathrow for an emergency landing. But we still have 2 hours of open ocean to cross until then.
I'm a detective. Scotland Yard, I'll be taking charge of this crime scene. You satisfied with your historical pronouncement? You just panicked 2 cabins over what's likely nothing more than an allergic reaction.
Hemorrhaging of the optic blood vessels, indicating sudden violent changes in blood pressure.
Vomitous. Acrid smell, some kind of alkaloid. He's been poisoned.
Where was the gentleman sitting? You see him eat or drink anything earlier?
No. We were talking for a while. He was telling me about this homeless shelter that he runs. God, I can't believe it.
Sir, you must get a hold of yourself.
That's all that happened. We talked, he got tired, he turned out his light and went to sleep. Next thing I know, he's this wild man.
No one came near him before he got up.
No.
We talked to everyone on this plane.
Shouldn't we examine the body first?
I beg your pardon.
The victim went into immediate convulsions. See if he didn't ingest the poison. He must have been injected with it.
And we'll find that out when we land, when the body's examined by professionals.
But we might be able to discover how he was injected, and then we can...
Are you a homicide detective?
No, but I do investigate with...
Well, I am. So kindly step aside and let me do my job.
The Omnibus Diplomatic Security and Anti-Terrorism Act of 1986 states that jurisdiction over a crime scene belongs to the United States if one of its citizens is on board.
It's an impressive familiarity with legislative history, but I fail to see your point.
Well, by taking control of this investigation, you're violating federal law.
Perhaps the inspector should talk to the passengers while we examine the body. I'm a doctor.
Fine.
Where are the weightlifters? Data con evasión.
Airplanes, computers, poisons, international law. Is there anything you don't know?
I have a knack for facts.
And yet you don't seem to know whether you've flown on an airplane before.
Got some gaps in my memory. Maybe I'm in need of a good neurologist.
He's ready. Good luck, my friend.
Thank you.
Not a needle mark anywhere.
Maybe it's smaller than we think. Your lenses, where are they? I need at least a 16 by magnification. This is 210 millimeter, large format. Great, thanks. Fresh impact hematoma, white center. Accurate, knuckle-like, maybe strychnine. A hole so small the killer didn't use a needle. Maybe an air gun, like the kind they use in the military for inoculations.
How do you use an air gun without being seen?
I don't know. And one in the back of the knee. Couldn't have crawled from under. Hydraulic piston attached to a tube. When the leg rest came up, piston armed the mechanism. It's like cocking a rifle.
What made it fire?
Maybe some kind of timer. No. It was triggered by remote control. Can't breathe. Burning.
The injector was almost empty. Only the tiniest amount of poison could have entered your system.
My hands, my hands. I should have worn gloves or some sort of protection.
Will you shut up? Deep breaths, John. Slow, easy breathing. Calm and easy.
Siphon the poison, eliminate the convulsant, reduce the reflex excitability of the spinal cord.
Just quiet. Keep still. Good, John. We're almost there.
We have to find the transmitter that activated the injector.
Only one way to achieve that. We have to search everyone's belongings. See if we concentrated on the passengers, as I said, as opposed to pursuing your ill-conceived suggestions, we'd have on land by now. I'll search everyone's carry-ons.
Fine, we should break up into two groups. It'd be more efficient if two people search each bag.
Are you implying?
No, I'm just suggesting that.
We have. Go faster.
Thank you for your vote of confidence.
I think you just saved my life.
What can I say? There's a doctor in the house.
The Kapoku Papians of New Guinea, the man whose life is saved, must learn everything he can about his rescuer, so he can provide his every want.
What would you like to know?
Everything.
There's no pussyfooting around with you, is there?
Only way I know.
And who are you?
That's the million-dollar question.
So, when you couldn't say whether you'd flown on a plane before, you...
I have retrograde complete amnesia.
But traumatic, incremental?
If I could remember, I'd tell you.
Well, surely your friends, your family must know what happened.
They might. If I had any.
Good Lord, you don't even know? That must be so lonely. John, neurological pathology is my field. I study the brain.
Rachel. Thank you, but I don't want to be studied. I've been poked and probed and put under microscopes.
You just want to forget about forgetting.
Manner speaking.
We have another problem. Our co-pilot went to the lavatory half an hour ago. He hasn't come out.
Hello? Are you okay in there? Hello?
Good God, what now? This time we leave the victim exactly as he was found, unmolested by your amateur sleuthings. From now on, we do things my way, the proper way. Inform the captain.
Captain.
The first murder was so elaborate, so planned, the second messy. Doesn't make sense. Maybe you saw something. Perhaps the killer himself.
The killer was in here doing something. The co-pilot discovered him.
He took a ballpoint the neck for it.
You two are quite finished. I hardly think he'll be recounting any of your scenarios now, will he?
Well, he's recounting one thing. The killer didn't stop at one victim. What makes you think he would stop at two?
The door to the flight deck is locked. The captain's not answering.
What the hell is going on around here? Sir, can you hear me? Open the door!
Oh, God. He's been slaughtered, too. There's nowhere to fly. Oh, my God.
That's enough.
The captain enters a code at the beginning of every flight. Without it, the door won't open.
And we'll break it down.
It's impossible, not with the new steel reinforcements. It's just turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. We are experiencing more turbulence.
Maybe we can decipher the code.
I can try. But I need a laptop with an advanced diagnostics processing program.
I'll just order one up then.
Engineer.
I engineer these things for a living, but I can't seem to convince myself that they're not going to go down in a ball of flames. Can I?
Sir, did I hear you say you were an engineer?
Aeronautically, yeah.
Your laptop, is it programmed to run a multiple linear regression program?
Sure, yeah. You can do something like that, yeah.
NOAA data indicates the North Atlantic frequently generates force 3 thunderstorms.
Should be programmed on autopilot. It'll keep us on course, but it can't adjust for erratic weather.
Might be able to estimate population parameters by using generalized least squares. Running a generalized least model for y equals xb plus e. There, it's still locked.
Don't you said it?
Must be a systems override.
Maybe it's not the keypad. Maybe the power loss affected the entire flight deck.
What would have caused that?
Water damage. Water from the sinks drains through the floor, flooding the wiring from below. Electrical arcing probably caused thermal damage to the wiring, loom, and insulation. Is there any way to get below? The rear access panel. Must not be loose. Need to connect grid. green to green. Which is which? Why can't I see in color like everyone else? Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh. Should have released.
You did it, John. He's breathing. Barely. Looks like carbon monoxide poisoning.
Water must have drained the air filters, shorting out the scrubbers, filled the cabin's oxygen supply.
Pedro, this is Persian for Continental Flight 692. Do you read?
Will he be able to fly this plane?
We need to oxygenate his blood flow, get him lucid. With a little luck, he'll come round in time to land.
You're an aeronautical engineer? You can fly this thing, right? No, I am. Oh, God, I'm a bit sick. Hello? We've lost our pilot and co-pilot. Need to avoid severe thunderstorms at 57 degrees, 11 minutes north by 24 degrees, 21 minutes west. Say again, Heathrow. What compass heading?
Do something, John! Oh my God, we're gonna die.
I can't do this.
Do you have any idea how to fly this plane?
Yoke controls, direction, pitch and yaw, four-stalk throttle controls, airspeed.
But then you're a hell of a lot further along than the rest of us. Now fly the plane!
Electronic situation indicators gone. Where's the horizon? Where's the horizon? The level gauge is broken. I don't know where the horizon line is. I need scotch. We all do. No, a bottle of scotch now. We're banking left. What's level? Is there a backup indicator? No, all the polarities have been reversed.
Here's the switch.
8 degrees off level. 8 degrees.
Keep it up, John. It's working.
A little bit further. Keep going. Back on the horizon, gaining altitude. Starting to get above the storm.
You did.
Autopilot mode navigation. Come on, keep going. There.
Do you copy?
Heathrow. ETA, 45 minutes. Autopilot should take it from here.
Scan radar to static. Correlate with flight information.
I just flew 767. When we get back to London, drinks are on me.
Strawberry rhubarb pie.
Excuse me?
If I wish, well, if I could have anything in the world right now, it would be strawberry rhubarb pie.
Rhubarb pie.
It's silly, I know. My father used to grow rhubarb in our tiny garden in London. My mother would pick the strawberries, bake the pie, and they would laugh about how she was the sweet and he was the sour.
Opposites attract. You know, when we get back to London, I'll call your folks. Put in an order for rhubarb pie.
I wish you could. They died when I was 10.
Sorry.
Hey, at least I have wonderful memories. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know, I'll bake you that pie myself.
You're telling me you can fly an airplane and cook?
You know the half of it.
I get the feeling I don't know any of it.
You two make beautiful babies, huh? If we get out of here alive. Come on.
Well done. Pilot's doing better. We should be down in short order.
The killer, he's still on board. Can we check the co-pilot?
All right. But we touch only what we absolutely have to.
What did you catch the killer doing?
What is that?
Early odds, the transmitter.
You think the killer activated his little poison dare gun from here?
No, signal wouldn't penetrate the metal linings in the wall. But I'm betting that's where he tried to hide it afterwards.
Co-pilot stumbled onto him, probably saw the box, thought bomb.
Killer couldn't get the device away before the flight attendant came looking for it.
All we can do is check it for prints when we land.
We can do more than that. We can actually discover where he was sitting when he activated the air gun by testing the range of the... Locate his seat, locate the killer.
Not working! Not working! Not working! Not working! That's it!
20 feet. The killer couldn't have been any farther back than this when he let off the air gun.
I want everyone back in their seats.
Was this action full?
No.
Then this is our complemented suspect. When I'm finished with them, we will have our killer.
What if he came forward and triggered the poison from one of the unassigned seats?
Let's start with what we know, shall we? And wait to go wider till we have to.
Any progress?
Some. Not enough.
What a horrible way to die. I don't think I'll ever forget that look of excruciating pain on the minister's face. Or on yours.
Pain. Why go to all that trouble to inflict so much pain?
Anger. Hatred. I don't know.
The victim was a minister. He worked in homeless shelters.
Doesn't make a great deal of sense, does it?
Doesn't make any sense at all. From behind the curtain in coach, you can't see who's sitting where in business class. What if the killer killed the wrong person? I need to see the plane's manifest. Why are some of the passengers' names typewritten and some handwritten?
Handwritten ones are assigned at the gate. Standbys, last-minute passengers.
The first victim, the minister, his name was handwritten next to his seat assignment 8J.
Like I said, he would have gotten a seat assignment at the gate.
According to this, there was a name already assigned to 8J. It was crossed out.
They probably canceled or upgraded to first class.
I need to know who was originally in the minister's seat.
What does it matter?
Because maybe the minister wasn't supposed to die. Seat.
So the real victim is still alive?
Question is, how much longer?
I can't see the name.
Gotta remove the ink. Near the counter agent. I need your aftershave. You have the bottle?
In my carry-on.
Please. Thanks. Methanol. Plus water equals solvent. Rachel Pembroke. Rachel.
Let me out! I'm claustrophobic! Please! Let me out! Rachel! Let me out!
Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Maximum Takeoff weight 450,000 pounds. Maximum speed at 35,000 feet, 530 miles per hour. Aircraft contains 170 miles of wiring, 5 miles of tubing.
You're going to be fine. You should be able to land the plane.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Hello. Hello. I'm locked in the rear lavatory. Hello, little girl. Please, give the walkie-talkie to the guy next to you.
No.
Good day, dama boy. Good day, dama boy. Bada-boo-chee.
Sebab itu kau lupakan. Kau sebenarnya sisa tsunami manajerku.
Sorry. Excuse me. What's going on?
Minister, he took your seat. The killer planted the device based on the seat number. Hadn't realized you had transferred to first class. The poison was intended for you.
Well, how can that be?
I don't know. Is there anyone in this plane you recognize? Any reason why anyone...
This makes no sense.
Maybe not. But you're not safe until we find the killer. Where's Inspector Garrison?
The front.
Tabi na prozora. The killer's got blood in it.
Surely not anymore. We would have noticed.
Not if you washed it off. The blood residue's still there. We just can't see it with our naked eye. 5 minutes, I think all the lights out.
What are you going to do now?
Find the killer with the firefly. Electroluminescence, what makes fireflies glow. We'll apply luminol to everyone's hands. The blood will glow blue-green.
And where exactly are you going to find luminol?
Hydrogen peroxide, otherwise known as hair bleach from the lady's bag. Potassium hexaferrate, photographic developer. Powerful stuff.
Yes.
Let's get to work. Here's our firefly. No blood on you. This is the last one.
It was an inspired effort. You can raise the lights on.
No, we still have one person to check. You.
I beg your pardon?
You've got blood on your hands.
I'm not the killer. See? No splatter. After the murder, I moved the co-pilot's arm. That's where the blood came from. You've got blood on your hands, too. We both touched the body. Are you the killer? Raise the lights.
Are you sure this is everyone?
Yes. Except,
Except what?
I think our count is off. I think we're missing somebody.
You think?
Seat 42A. Garb is missing.
You're in the other place. You didn't even fly this thing, right?
No, oh God, man, let me check. Rachel. He's got Rachel.
35,000 feet! The thing's been pressurizing a hold! No oxygen! Because I want you to feel what she felt! My mother, Addison Garber. Do you remember her? She had Machado-Joseph's disease. That's your specialty. I don't understand. You were... And now you want to go and preach to the world how successful your results have been? That was 3 years ago. Except I couldn't get to you then. So I waited until I found out when you'd be on a plane. My world. You controlled my mother's death, and now I control two hearts fading like a flower.
Before restoring the plane's pressurization, I simply took control of the crime scene and was able to identify the murderer through a rigorous process of investigative elimination. An engineer intimate with airplanes.
We understand another gentleman flew the aeroplane and dispatched the killer.
I recall there was an American who assisted to a minor degree.
Where might he be?
I haven't the vaguest. But let me tell you, Pa, I was a...
Angličans ni lepek ideš milči.
There's no secret, no obsession. This time I'm speeding with no direction.
So it's all about deduction, is it?
Precisely, my dear Watson.
It's hard to believe that's all it is.
So, when do your final divorce papers come through?
What?
You are getting divorced, right?
What makes you say that?
Your left hand. You keep using your thumb to spin a non-existent ring on your fourth finger. Muscle memory. Takes 12 to 18 months to dissipate habituated gestures. See? Deduction.
Not so fast, Sherlock. Why couldn't it have been some other kind of ring?
Well, traditionally,
What makes you think that I'm a traditional kind of gal?
it wasn't a wedding ring. What was it?
If you really want to know, you'll have to ask me for dinner. And strawberry rhubarb pie for the answer. You'll do.
What makes you so sure?
Deduction, my dear Watson.
Wednesday night, the Miami crime scene investigators go from the city end of town to the steamy side of town, where fantasy is hot and murder is cheap. It's a night of double drama with CSI Miami at 8:30, followed by Without a Trace, starring Golden Globe winner Anthony LaPaglia at 9:30 Wednesday night on 9. Cold Squad is next.